Mabuhay, this is Bob from Love Beyond the Sea. What does it mean that love keeps no record of wrongs? This answer is going to come from gotquestions.org, and I've been reading from there, putting it in a playlist on YouTube called Love, and it's all about these answers, plus other videos I put in there. My channel is about love. It's about marriage to a woman from overseas, in my case, the Philippines, and so no use talking about love if we're not going to describe what it is. So that's what these videos I mix in are about, from gotquestions.org. In 1 Corinthians 13, that's the love chapter, we have a list of love's attributes. Included in the description of love are some things that love is not. Verse 5 says that love keeps no record of wrongs, or as the Amplified Bible translates it, it takes no account of the evil done to it. It pays no attention to a suffered wrong. That's kind of hard to do, isn't it? This idea of keeping no list of wrongs directly connects with Paul's words to the Corinthian believers earlier in the epistle. Some in the church were bringing lawsuits against other Christians. Instead of settling church matters among themselves in a spirit of humility and love, they were dragging each other to court. Paul takes a firm stand on the matter, saying the very fact that you have lawsuits among you means you have been completely defeated already. Why not rather be wronged? Why not rather be cheated? That's 1 Corinthians 6:7. To combat the attitude of demanding one's pound of flesh, Paul wrote that love keeps no record of wrongs. In fact, it is better to be cheated than to be unloving. You may have to listen to this one more than once. There's some powerful statements here. And yes, it does help in marriage. That's my talking there. And Jesus Christ provided the ultimate example of this type of love, not surprising. On the cross, he paid the price for the sins of the entire world. While we were still sinners, Christ died for us, says Romans 5:8. Jesus kept no record of wrongs. Rather, he prayed, Father, forgive them, from the cross as he died. Luke 23:34. Colossians 3:13 and 14 also ties forgiveness to love. Forgive whatever grievances you may have against one another. Forgive as the Lord forgave you. That's saying a lot. And over all these virtues, put on love, which binds them all together in perfect unity. Refusing to keep a record of wrongs is a clear expression of God's love and forgiveness. So often people say they love each other, but as soon as one gets angry, out comes the list of past sins. Accusations fly, painful memories are dredged up, bygones are no longer bygones. This is not love. True, godly love forgives and refuses to keep track of personal slights received. The focus of love is not one's own pain, but the needs of the loved one. Obviously, we should not allow people to continue to hurt or abuse us or others, but that's not what 1 Corinthians 13:6 is teaching. The goal is to have a spirit of reconciliation, to forgive those who seek forgiveness, letting the past stay in the past. Some people have an axe to grind, but Christian love seeks to bury the hatchet. Love keeps no record of wrongs. For we forgive as Christ has forgiven us. As we conclude here, when Peter asked Jesus, Lord, how often will my brother sin against me and I forgive him? As many as 7 times? Jesus said to him, I do not say to you 7 times, but 77 times. Matthew 18:21 through 22. That is love. And that is the end of this article from gotquestions.org. Please leave comments. really, there's no time left to even interject thoughts about this because there was so much here. It's a very serious aspect of love, because if you wanted to try to remember everything you could, there would be a long list, the longer you're together. And again, you don't overlook things, and because, burying your head in the sand is not going to solve anything either. This is an active, forgiveness and seeking to, not hold it against your spouse. It could be a friend, could be any relationship, co-worker, but my channel, mostly is about marriage. And so these are things that if you learn to do them, you'll stay together. When couples have not stayed together, you can be sure that this has been going on and there's been a lack of forgiveness. Being unable to forgive and being selfish will cause every marriage to end. So if you just avoid those two things, you'll be fine, largely, because you'll be, loving in a mature way. So just keep watching these videos here. I love gotquestions.org and their answers on love. And, really, I try to apply these things throughout my marriage to my Filipino wife. We got married in 2015 on only 54 days, so it was quick. So one thing I've had to learn fast is how to love her, and that's what I try to describe here in my videos on Love Beyond the Sea.